There are moments in life when we feel utterly broken, when the weight of our failures, losses, and regrets becomes too heavy to bear. These are the times when the world seems devoid of meaning and hope feels like a distant memory, but it is often in the depths of despair that we find the spark to rebuild ourselves. This is the story of how a man, shattered by life, discovered his purpose and began his journey toward fulfillment. Meet Daniel, a man whose life was once full of promise. He had a successful career, a loving partner, and a seemingly bright future. But as life so often does, it threw challenges his way. A series of setbacks, his company downsized, his relationship ended, and his health began to falter, left Daniel feeling like he had lost everything. Daniel wasn't just facing external challenges, he was battling the inner demons of self-doubt, anger, and hopelessness. He felt adrift, like a ship lost at sea without a compass. One day, as Daniel wandered aimlessly, he came across an elderly man sitting alone, reading. Something about the man's peaceful demeanor struck him. Without much thought, Daniel sat down beside him and began to talk. What started as idle conversation soon turned into a heartfelt confession. The man introduced Daniel to the teachings of Stoic philosophy, a timeless guide for navigating life's challenges. He spoke of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, men who faced immense adversity yet found strength and clarity through their principles. Curious and desperate for change, Daniel began exploring Stoicism. He learned that suffering often arises not from external events, but from how we perceive and react to them. He read Epictetus's famous words, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Slowly, Daniel started to shift his perspective. He began practicing the art of focusing on what was within his control, his actions, his thoughts, and his choices, while letting go of the things he couldn't change. The past was beyond his reach, but the future, that was still unwritten. Daniel realized that in order to move forward, he had to rebuild himself, one small step at a time. He began each day with intention, asking himself, what is the most important thing I can do today to align with my values? He prioritized discipline, health, and kindness, not just to others, but to himself. In helping others, Daniel discovered that service gave his life meaning. He stopped fixating on his losses and began focusing on what he could give. His purpose wasn't something external, it was something he cultivated from within. Through his journey, Daniel learned that adversity doesn't have to define us, it can refine us. Stoicism taught him that life's challenges are not punishments, but opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. He discovered the power of gratitude, realizing that even in his darkest moments, there were lessons to be learned and beauty to be found. Daniel's story is a reminder that no matter how broken we feel, we have the ability to rebuild. It begins with a shift in mindset, a willingness to take small steps, and the courage to face life's challenges with resilience. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, even in the darkest moments, there is a path forward. You just have to take the first step.